As an Anchor investor or potential game maker, you might be intrigued by the gaming SDK that Anchor offers. I certainly was, and I had a dilemma. I needed to release a new game with this episode. Could I do it with the Anchor Gaming SDK? So, if you're looking for an unusual look at the SDK, which takes us around the world, then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Unusual Due Diligence. I am your host, Poseidon, god of the sea, and whose spirit brings to life this talking milkshake. In today's fresh episode, we're taking a surface level walk over the Anchor Gaming SDK to ask some interesting questions. This video really began last weekend. Okay, so I have a video coming up on Thursday. I have that goal on my bingo sheet to make another game for the channel. Maybe I can use Unity and Anchor to make a quick game. I wonder if that's possible. Let's step into the future and see what happened. Wait, how did I end up here? What language is this website? Why did I end up making a puzzle? Wait, what's happening? Back to the present. Okay, I am going to skip over installing the SDK and just jump right into this now. First, let's look at the folder structure of the Unity SDK. I'm going to suggest 3 improvements to the Anchor Gaming SDK. First, the lack of a scenes folder in the Unity SDK for Anchor is a miss. Scenes in Unity are what bring everything together. There's only one sample scene, and it took me a while to find that. Second, and I'm just here to note where the SDK could be better, as it is still early. The second thing here is that the documentation seems to be kind of hard to find. I'm aware that you can go to GitHub to start reading through the things, but really, why not just pack the GitHub docs and the Unity SDK docs in one place? It's compounded by this folder having a README, which the other folders don't. And the README file, as we all know, is the first thing that you don't read. Third, and this is a problem for a token that works with all chains. Where in these examples is a Solana SPL token example? I'd love to see an example of what one could do with Solana tokens, and not just because that's the low-cost chain on which the UnDD'er token is based on. Okay, maybe that had something to do with it. Well, you still really need to make that game. I mean, there isn't something out there that does this, right? Maybe there's another solution. Well, I'm running out of time. Maybe what we do is just make a puzzle. So, available in a link below is a link to the second ever web game for the channel. It's a puzzle. I mean, literally a puzzle. So let's talk about the Anchor Gaming SDK for just a moment. If you use Unity a lot, there's a rhythm to working with the engine. Here's how that rhythm works. You install an asset, such as this Anchor SDK. You open the interesting looking demo scene that you find in the folder structure, and then you immediately click the play button to make sure the asset works. You do this because Unity has implemented a lot of breaking changes over the years, and a lot of assets are just broke, which is frustrating as someone who'd rather make B-roll movies for his YouTube channel over figuring out why the ocean simulator doesn't work all that well. That said, I was a little disappointed when I clicked play to see that the mobile demo scene just didn't work. I clicked it a few times, thinking that, well, maybe if I click it 5 times, it will work. The way Unity works is that the unit information about why a SDK isn't working is piped into a window found at the bottom of the screen. It's similar to the panel at the bottom of your trading app that shows you the simulated results of that complex option trade. What caught my attention here is what's shown on the screen. What is a YAR2.io, and why is it in the Anchor SDK? So I went looking for this on the internet. The result of that search takes you to this place that's on the screen. And don't worry, if you can't speak Turkish, I will translate for you. Voila. What's so interesting about this is that we see that the main contributors behind the Anchor Gaming SDK have some important connections to Turkey. That was unexpected. I'm simply out of time to expand on what this website is or how it fits in with the whole, but I will say this. When I planned on understanding a bit more of Anchor's impact on local communities, it didn't really dawn on me that I find myself in Turkey. Huh. There's no doubt the Anchor Gaming SDK has its own sprint plans for the current quarter in terms of priority, but I'd like to just note that these little details I covered earlier do matter. But then, in what way we can never quite tell. The future is very mysterious, but I do know this. This is Unusual Due Diligence. I am your host, Poseidon, god of the sea. Make waves, my friends.